Today we're going to be looking at Verso. There's quite a few things to go over in the basics on this teaching tool, so we're going to go ahead and jump right in. So here we have our dashboard. On our dashboard we can see our average weekly engagement for our students, their response rate to activities, and also the comment rate on these activities, in addition to a reflection rate on activities that we have posted as educators. And as we scroll down here, we can see recommended strategies. We'll briefly go over the reflect now at the end. And here we can also see our open activities. We can add an activity and also view this activity right here that we have open. On the sidebar here, we can also see the Classes tab, Library, My PD, My Stats, Campus, as well as a Help and a Log Out button. First, we're going to start at Classes. Here we can see Published Classes, or we can add a class by clicking this box. I can also edit classes that have been created as well, and I can open them and I can close them to the students. Here we can also change subject, the year, and expected number of students. So next we're going to go onto the library. Here we can see activities in My Library. Up here we can add new activities. I'm going to go click that. And in Add Activities we can select a media type, so record, a link, copy an existing media type, and even more options. We can add a title, instruction and questions for students, a model response, suggested vocabulary, assigned to a class, and also the minimum number of responses per student. And then once all of that is filled out, we can go ahead and create the activity. So we'll go ahead and go out of here. So we're going to go and check out the first activity that's already been created. So this is our first activity. Up here you can see that we already have a media, which is a link to a video about Verso. Down here is a title, the class, the question, and instructions for students, as well as some vocab words here to focus on in a response from a student. Farther down, we can also see any comments, helpfuls, how many have responded, group, and we can also view Student View. From Student View, we can also make our own comments. I can comment here on my first respondent. I'm going to say good job. Go ahead and post. And give that a thumbs up. Done. Alright. So that's what the basic library looks like here. Now we're back in Teacher View. There's also a school library, a Verso library. We'll have other activities. Right now that is locked to premium members. So in My PD, which stands for Professional Development, provides series of high-impact teaching strategies Verso calls recipe cards. Here you can select a series relevant to your needs, such as teaching strategies for English language learners. So that one is right down here. It says it has 7 recipes in it. So each recipe card in this section contains a new activity you can create. So for example, down here is a vocabulary teaching recipe, or a recipe card. And with Premium, you can have access to that and click it. Each recipe card will contain a new activity you can create for students to work on. So go back, and next down here on the bar is My Stats. This looks very similar to the dashboard. Here we have responses from that first activity we took a look at, and since I added the comment, it also put up a blue comment bar. Here we're going to take a look at the Reflect Now I mentioned at the beginning of the video. It's a recommended strategy from Verso, and in this strategy we can look back on activities we have posted to our students and see how clearly did your students understand the learning intentions. You can here rate it 5 stars, 4 stars, 3, 2, 1, quality of student responses, feedback from your students, and an optional bar, what did you think of the performance of this activity? And you can go ahead and submit that. And when you submit it, it will go back to my stats. Let's see what this looks like. So we'll say 5. We'll put in a comment. Looks good. Great activity. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and submit that. It says submitted successfully, and now we're at 100% reflection rate because we went ahead and reflected on that one activity we had posted, which is this one right down here. Alright, and then next is Campus, but unfortunately that's also locked to premium members. And then we have a help, and then a log out whenever you're done. Alright, those are the basics of Verso. Thank you so much for watching my video, and have a great day.